And talk about the weather. Meteorologist Thomas Patrick joining me here in the studio tonight. Thomas, we've been talking about this since last week, the potential for snow, and here we are. When do you think we'll see snow in Spokane, and how much do you think we'll see?
Yeah, well, it definitely has to occur at the coldest point of the day, which is the morning hours. So I think 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, good chance at those hours.
Got it. And how much?
Not much, if anything at all.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah, this is very much like we might see that snow, maybe that slushy snow that hits the ground and probably just melts instantly in most areas. Some grassy surfaces might hold those snowflakes just a little bit better, but nothing like what we've seen the last couple Octobers, especially like last year. Remember the end of October, we had that record-breaking snowfall? Not even close to what that was, but snow for some for tomorrow morning. It will be mild for the rest of the week, and the aurora borealis still active tonight. Unfortunately, we got another weather story to cover. So here's what we're looking at. This elongated cold front. The center low pressure is actually well up towards Alaska, but that colder air is still out even in front of the cold front with just an extra push coming in behind it. So as we zoom in over Washington, you can definitely see that the Cascades are picking up their fair share of snowfall, including over the mountain passes. But central Washington, it's all rain at those lower elevations. So where that snow level is going to lie for tomorrow morning is going to make a big difference. I would not be surprised to see it only rain downtown and to see snow out in Airway Heights or even here on the South Hill where our studios are located. But here's our snow chance between about 7 and 11 o'clock in the morning. The best chance for snow because that's the coldest point in the day. By the time we get into the afternoon, that snow chance goes away. Likely that snow melts off anyway. So we'll take you to Future Tracker and show you this on the computer modeling. Here's 6 a.m. Not quite in the Spokane area, still just in the mountains up to the north. But once temperatures cool just a little bit more thanks to that rainfall and that precipitation overall, here's this chance of snow between areas like those higher elevations like out in Cheney, Airway Heights, down towards the Palouse, maybe some grassy snow accumulations, not much more than that. Once we take you to the afternoon on 2 p.m., this is all rain except for the higher elevations. Even our model picks out Mount Spokane in terms of that elevation difference in terms of the snow line. So any snow that sticks to the grass tomorrow morning, gone by the afternoon hours, no problem there. Again, the best chances for those snow accumulations likely on the Palouse, perhaps in some areas close to Cheney and Airway Heights as well. After tomorrow morning, things are going to quiet down pretty quickly overall. We're actually back into the 60s for this upcoming weekend. Saturday actually looking very, very nice. And yeah, I got a few questions about if the northern lights are out tonight. They are, but it's cloudy, so I don't think it's going to be visible, at least not in Washington for tonight.
Okay, good to know. Well, glad to see that both Friday night for football and Saturday for football. Pretty good weather, right?
Yeah, I mean, remember the last couple of years we had these big snowfall events that snow stuck around for a little bit.
Right.
We can hold off on that at least for another week.
Well, we'll take it. Thank you, Thomas.